they must consider is their people. People are the wind of years.
It can only fly high.
The energy, the power generated is immense.
This is a lesson.
Unwanted material should be burnt, and greatness comes from learning. Do you have that burning desire for knowledge to make a difference in your life? If you have, success will be within your grasp before you know of mankind. Moving on. Lessons from the jungle. The trees are trying to outgrow each other from the shadows they once created. Growing higher, reaching out to sunlight, that they may survive. Likewise, business of the yesteryears was very competitive. And right now, in the 21st century, it is even more competitive, 1,000-fold more competitive. Organizations are finding ways to improve the rate of growth. And one of the very important areas they must consider is their people. People are the wind beneath the wings of fast-growing organization. We must endeavor to improve the attitude and skills of our people that they may bring organizations to a higher level. Competitive turbulence is intense, and everyone must find ways, strategize, come up with the right tactics to outgrow the jungle of business. The competitive turbulence of business require strategies and tactics and teamwork. Just like this here, moving up all depend on how high your people can take your organization and make that difference in a world of business competition. The ants are perhaps the most miraculous inhabitants of the wild. They are fantastic creatures. They could actually carry loads 52 times their body weight. And they are powerful team players. They work unconditionally, day in and day out. They don't need the wages or salaries. They don't have to have meetings. And yet they get things done the way they want it done. We have a lot to learn from these inhabitants of the wild. The smallest creatures that are often neglected can give us great lessons in the way of teamwork. Teamwork is an important pillar of corporate success, without which vision and mission are just mere posters for decoration. Old ideas must give way to new ideas, just like the old approaches must give way to new strategies. Similarly, with nature, the old leaves must be shed away before new ones can grow. We must be generating new ideas all the time in order that we can take to greater heights our endeavors to grow our business, to achieve our dreams and realize our destiny. Growth is immense. Growth is tremendous when we realize our seeds of calling. The seeds of success is in all of us. We all have gifts and callings, and we can realize this, we can grow. Just like a seed can grow in a big oak tree, all of us has the potential to grow and become a greater person in our life. This waterfall has been in existence for thousands of years. The energy, the power generated is immense. Similarly, deep inside us, our heart, in our mind, we too have powerful energy. The heart pumps millions of gallons of blood every year. The mind burns up millions of calories in our lifetime. If only we realize the potential that we have inside of us, if only we reshape the way we view our life and improve our attitude, we will be immensely successful. We can tap the energy from this waterfall, and likewise we too can tap the power within all of us. In confrontation between the stream and the rocks, the stream will win, not by strength but by perseverance. Day in, day out, year in, year out. The stream never fails to flow. It meanders across any terrain and finally transforms into a river, and finally, eventually, reaches its goal, the sea. If only we learn to be like the stream, take adventure, persevere, stay committed to what we do, stay focused and move towards our desired goals, our dreams, we can never fail. We too can learn from the stream. The stream can be our guru as well. If only we sit down and ponder and look at the way of the stream, we will be enlightened as well, in a way of perseverance, in a way of continuous focus towards our desired goals. Reflective meditation. There are times we need to make time to reflect about our life, where we are going, what we want to do, and how we want to do it better. We must take time to reflect. Reflect ourselves in tandem with the universe. Reflect ourselves in line with our life, with our work, so that we will be able to seek new ways with the wind of change to transform ourselves and be a better person, that we may be able to perform to the highest level in our life and thus achieve all that we want to achieve in this one lifetime. Reflective meditation is a must for everyone. The path to success is laid with obstacles. And one of the biggest and highest obstacles is fear itself. Self-made fear. With fear, people will not be able to realize their potential. They create fearful visions out of nothing. Like in a cemetery, where tranquility permeates the air, peaceful and quietude. Yet people create images of ghosts and demons, and they are afraid to ponder and wonder in such areas. When fear is imminent in one's mind, one can't go far. Fear can deprive one of one's greatness. It will bury one's potential, one's gifts and callings. And therefore we must realize that in the duration of our life, we have to search forward, bring forth our gifts and callings, and live life in a most tremendous way before we go 6 feet under. From the cradle to the tombstone, time is running out for everyone. Yet so many people take time for granted. How can we measure success if not through time? Time is the father of equality, for we are all given the same number of hours to use every day, 24 hours for everyone. Why then are some people more successful and some are not successful? It depends on how much profitable activities you weave to your given time, and that makes the difference. That differentiates between a winner and a loser. Time is life. We must not waste our time. If you waste your time, you waste your life. Manifestation and transformation. When ideas are put to use, a lot of changes is taking place. If we fail to change, we will be derailed from the road of success. To change is to improve. To change often is to be perfect. As an individual, we must realize the importance of change. And as a team, we must cohesively embrace a common vision and move together to greater heights. The region of complacency. The world is filled with mediocres who exist in this region called the region of complacency. People in this region lack drive. They malperform. They underperform. There are 4 reasons why they underperform. Number 1, in the north, they are bound by lack of vision. Vision provides direction, and vision provides purpose. Without vision, people are not going anywhere. In the South, these people are bound by indecisiveness. They are not decisive. They dare not take chances, take risk, and venture, explore into new realms of ideas and expand the way they can perform better. And in the East, they are bound by conformity. They conform to the conventional ways. They conform to the ways of the average performer. They dare not try new strategies and merely said, why not to what East? And in the West, they are bound by the past. They are past possessed and not future focused. If you're not future focused, you can never move ahead of your time. You can't look backwards as you go forward in your life. You will fail. And that is why, these 4 reasons are why people fail to achieve, and they become the citizens of the region of complacency. If organization is to survive, it must thrive. It must embrace the principle of the sword. The principle of the sword is for aggressive organizations that intend to move forward against competitive turbulence. The principle of the sword is a powerful principle used by the samurai in order they can procure more business and beat the competition. The principle of the sword is laid down here on the tree. S. What is S? S is for swift. Swift. The word swift is a powerful word for people who are ongoing towards corporate success. Swift to act, swift to react. Even better, people are proactive. They make accurate assumptions and they are above the change. They move ahead of changes before the change even come in. They procure better results if they are swift. Just as the plane has overtaken the train, progressive organizations are moving ahead of the slow-going companies. W is for willing. Are you willing to take risks? Are you willing to go the extra mile? Are you willing to make the difference in the way you manage, in the way you seek results, in the way you perform? If the heart is willing, it will find 1,000 ways. If the heart is unwilling, it will find 1,000,000 excuses. People must be willing to go ahead, to forge ahead against competition, to make that difference in business and in life itself. O. O is for organized. Are you as a person organized? Body, mind, heart, and soul. Are you organized in all ways possible as a person? And is your department organized? Is system and work processes? And is your organization organized as well to make that difference? When you're organized, you can move ahead. You are able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're able to plan better when you are organized. R. R is for resilient, never giving up. How strong are you in your willpower to stay on course, to meet all the challenges in your life, in your business? Resilient is a powerful word. Every time you take to the ground, you rise again and you pick up a new experience and you forge ahead one more time. 1,000 times you may fail, 1,000 times you'll rise and endeavor to move again, to reach the ideals of your life, the ideals of business success. Resilient is for people who are bold. Boldness will break bad luck. D. D is for determination. How determined are you in wanting to achieve greatness in your life and in business? Determination means you will do it no matter what and no matter how, no matter when. You will strive ahead and make that difference. And determination comes hand in hand with the word discipline. How disciplined are you? If you don't have determination and discipline in you, no worthwhile goals can ever be achieved in your life. The kite. Lessons from the kite. The kite can only fly high, not when it flies with the wind. It can only fly high when it flies against the wind. This is a lesson for people who refuse to accept challenges. When you move with the winds of convenience, you will not rise as a person. But when you go against the odds, accept challenges like the kite flying against the wind, you will go high and achieve success. And that's the way of the kite. Lessons from the kite. Knowledge. All of us must be in hot pursuit for knowledge and more knowledge. For the more we know is when we realize we hardly know much. And the more knowledge we acquire, and the more we know, the even more knowledge we know, we realize we hardly know much. With more knowledge, we achieve humility as such. A lot of people acquire knowledge, reading, attending seminars, and so forth. Whatever goes into them eventually comes out again. The knowledge is gone. And more people are like that. Knowledge goes in, it is gone again. But for some people, knowledge for them is for understanding, for application. They want more knowledge for application, to make that difference. They will retain their knowledge, and for a fact, what you know and not apply is what you don't know. Continuous action through application of knowledge acquired will heighten your clarity. Knowledge is the nutrition of the mind and the soul. Whatever we learn, we must, like this cup here, retain that knowledge so that it will not flow out from your mind. Always ready for your application. Attitude determines habit, and habit determines results. Good attitude will culminate in good results. And as such, we must continuously view our attitude and our habits in order that we will be able to change our life, be able to achieve our destiny in this one lifetime. We have got to burn away all our bad habits. Just like a bit of tissue paper here. A piece of tissue paper. Unwanted material should be burned and cast away. Cast away so that you will transform. Like from a caterpillar into a butterfly. From the chrysalis you will fly. From the mentees of mankind. Moving on to greater heights in your life. Not chained by bad habits. We must not be a learned person. Learned means we have stopped learning. We must be a learning person. Always picking up knowledge as long as we live. No matter how qualified we are, what high position we hold, we must always be learning. We must have a burning desire for knowledge. For knowledge is all powerful. A burning desire for knowledge reflects a man of greatness. And greatness comes from learning. Do you have that burning desire for knowledge to make the difference in your life? If you have, success will be within your grasp before you know it. The staircase of success is everywhere. It is up to you to find it and move upwards on your own. It is you who decides. It is you who will take the steps to make that difference in your life. Do it today. Do it now.